Hey guys, welcome back to Startup Central. Today I want to talk to you about a project on the cryptosphere. It's called SingularityNET, and this is one of the most exciting projects I've seen in a long time, not only in the blockchain, but also in artificial intelligence. And this is potentially going to make a lot of people earn a lot of money by investing in this token. So I want to discuss what this is, how it's being used, how it's going to be used in the near future, and how, if this works the way it's supposed to work, and I do believe it's going to be working this way, it might create a lot of income for people who are early investors in this project. So without further ado, let's get started. So you are probably aware that AI, or artificial intelligence, is one of the biggest and hottest topics in the world right now. And this is not only because OpenAI brought their ChatGPT to the public and people are being awed by what it can do, but there's a lot of development that maybe was hidden by other people working with machine learning and AI in general. And now that ChatGPT has become so popular, a lot of people are discovering all these other applications, such as Midjourney and 11 Labs and all that stuff. So I will be bringing you tutorials on how to using those other applications, AI applications. But right now, I want to talk to you about an opportunity on how to invest in this technology early on. Because guys, right now, AI, or artificial intelligence, is at the same level than the internet in the early 2000s. And I mean, not before the bust, but after the dot-com bust. Because if you had invested, as you might know, in Amazon stock when it was early 2000s, by now you probably would have a lot of money in your bank account. And we missed that train potentially. But right now, that another train just like that is here. And that's what we're going to be exploring. So again, there is a lot of projects in artificial intelligence, and many of them are kind of not backed by people who can make things explode. And this one in particular, SingularityNET, is backed by a lot of capital, a lot of money, and people who are knowledgeable and experienced in AI, not only from the past year, but from the past 10 years, which is a lot to say. So I'm going to show you my browser. We're going to be exploring what this project is, what the token is, how it's been behaving, and whether this is a good opportunity investment for you. It's up to you. I'm not a financial advisor, but I will bring you all the information you need to know to make your decisions and potentially become the next millionaire on this new technology. So let's go to the browser and explore. Here we are, guys. This is the website for SingularityNET. This website is actually SingularityNET.io, not .com, as many of this technology websites, they are shedding the .com and using .ai, .io, and all this stuff. So make sure you are actually logging to the right website, because there is, as you know, a lot of scams by people using similar URLs. So SingularityNET, what is it, and who's behind that? Okay, let's explore. So they are trying to decentralize AI, and I'm going to explain what this is in a moment. This is their vision. They want to be the world's leading decentralized AI marketplace running on blockchain. So no longer running on traditional internet, but on blockchain, and blockchain is supposed to be decentralized. So this basically is in communion with what they want to do. Their core mission is the development of artificial general intelligence, or AGI, for a beneficial technological singularity. So this is a bunch of lingo. What does it mean? Okay, first, AGI, or artificial general intelligence, means that they want to work on AI that eventually behaves like humans. Their ideal is for an AI that is self-conscious. Now, they're not the only group of people working on this, but again, guys, if this were to happen, and it might happen sooner than later, we want this conscious AI to be decentralized, not controlled by Microsoft, not controlled by Google or the World Economic Forum, or who else. We want this to belong to everyone. And this is one of the things that they are bringing to the world by that being decentralized. So who's going to kind of own this? Well, in a way, people who own their token. So just by that, if you want to participate, just to be part of the decentralization of AI, this is already a good opportunity. But I'm sure you're interested on the money-making opportunities. So we're going to go to that in a moment. So let's see what else they're talking about, what the project is. So they are decentralized. They emphasize this. So they want to create a fair distribution of power, value, and technology in the global commons. So guys, whoever controls an AGI is going to control the world, basically. And I mean, this is not science fiction, guys. Sometimes it feels like we are living in science fiction, in a science fiction world, but we're here already, guys. So again, whoever controls this controls the world. The first AGI is going to change fundamentally the way we live, the way we do things, and the type of things we do. Because if AI is going to be replacing us in a lot of fields, then we're going to be needing to reinvent ourselves to work alongside AI, especially in AGI. So they talk about having a beneficial AI network, focus on making the world a more compassionate, more just, and more sustainable place right now and into the future. This is nice. I mean, hopefully what they say matches what they do. We are going to be keeping an eye on them. And again, guys, this is a powerful group of people behind this project. This is not your grandfather's AI network back in the 1960s, because AI has been developed for a long time now. This is powerful people who have achieved many great things in AI. And in a moment, we're going to be discussing who this group of people are. Okay, so they want to create a foundation for the emergence of decentralized human-level intelligence, open sourcing the creation of AGI, or artificial general intelligence. So we already discussed this. You can actually click on more about us when we're going to see who is going to show who the people are. And I want to discuss this, who is in the team. So you have Dr. Ben Gertzel, and I'm sure I'm butchering his last name. He is the CEO and chief scientist. So you've probably seen him in some videos. And if you kind of remember him, but do you know who this guy is? He is the inventor of Sophia. Sophia is a robot that can express feelings through voice and facial gestures. That basically was the first robot who was able to do that. And Sophia has been featured in a lot of TV shows everywhere. So I'm not going to name the TV shows, but everywhere, even in Silicon Valley, the TV show that ran some years ago. So they have a co-founder. This is David Hanson. We can actually click on his LinkedIn profile, and it's going to ask us to log in to see who he is. We're not going to be doing that. We're just going to be looking. He's been working on this since 2000, even further than 2014. He's been writing things about AI. So he is acquainted. He's more on the business side of things. So they have the executive team. So you can actually go ahead and click on their bios on LinkedIn. But these guys are not your run-of-the-mill, anonymous founders. These are people who you can look up, who have published and done real research or work in the AI field, machine learning, and all that stuff. So I'm not going to click on all of them because it would take us a while. But what I wanted you to see is that it's real people with experience working on this. And we're going to go to the partnerships. And this is really interesting, guys. Cardano. So I potentially don't need to explain what Cardano is. It's one of the most important blockchains in the crypto space. And they are on board with this. There's the token actually works on two chains, Ethereum and Cardano. So, but Cardano is putting a lot of help to make this a reality. Then there's a robotics company, Hanson Robotics. You can actually Google them. They've done some really interesting things. Then there are other partners here, and I would believe Cardano, Hanson, and Cisco are the more strategically important partners. If you don't know who Cisco is a company that is very important in the network or networking field of technology. And you can actually go ahead and click on all of this. There's people, there's companies like Binance providing DeFi, fiat, and all those financial support. But there's a lot of partners that can bring a lot to the table. So again, guys, this is not your anonymous, run-of-the-mill kind of scammy project. This is real people who are taking responsibility for making this a reality and responding in case they're not going to rug pull. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's go back to their main website. They talk about their technology, and here's one important thing, guys. They have a marketplace, and if you know something about marketplace, is that they bring a lot of money. Here's two marketplaces that are potentially you know about. One is Amazon, and you know how valuable that company is. And another is eBay. So eBay now has shrunk to a smaller level than Amazon, but they were the originals, the OGs of marketplaces. And they still command a lot of money in the general marketplace. This is going to be an AI marketplace. But there's a lot of money being poured into AI, both on the investor side and on the consumer side. Because once you realize what you can do with AI, and I'm going to be publishing videos on what you can do with AI in terms of creating things, writing things, developing things, actually coding things, then if you ever experienced this, then probably you're already paying or are intending to pay a monthly fee for one of these AI services. So they do have a marketplace. Let's go ahead and click here and open this and see what's in here. Of course, this is on an early stage. It's going to be growing, but you have AI translation, a risk assessment for investments, a philosophical text generation. I'm not sure if this is very useful, but it's a marketplace, so there's going to be interesting things and not so interesting things. I don't know what's going on today. The service receives text in English and places punctuation marks and capital letters in it. I mean, it's useful. I'm not sure it's going to be making a lot of money, but anyway. Real-time voice cloning. This might be kind of 11 labs. I'm not sure if they're up to that level, but anyway, eventually they might get to that level. So yeah, you can go ahead and explore what they have here. Some of these products are really interesting, and some of them might make a lot of money. And just like Amazon, some products do make $1 million every month, and some of them, just making a few dollars. So the important thing is that the marketplace capitalizes on all of this, and they take a share of the value that these companies and projects provide. So there's a lot of them. And the nice thing is that not only do they have a marketplace, but they invest in AI projects because they want to bring more of them. And if they find that some of them are useful and they're going to be bringing a lot of consumers money, then they want it in their marketplace. And of course, they want it in their blockchain, and they want them to be involved in their token. So again, guys, I know you're here because you want to make money in AI, and this is one of the most exciting ways to do so. So we're going to close this marketplace thingy. Let's go back to their main website. That's here. They are developing a language model, well, no, not a model, a language to develop AI. So I was going to read what they say. They have a deep self-organizing network of AI agents running on SingularityNET platform that can outsource work to each other dynamically. Guys, while this can be done by humans, it can be done by AI automatically without the interaction of humans. Can you imagine the potential for this? It's amazing. Leveraging AI functions, exchanging input and output data, negotiating payments, and enhancing the agent reputation system. This pioneering AI network, in which the intelligence of the whole greatly exceeds the intelligence of the parts. And that's why they want to create an AGI, by bringing different aspects of AI, just like a body. There are many different organs, and if they work in conjunction, you have a human being. That's what they're trying to do, guys. So let's go to the token. It's called AGIX, and in a moment we're going to see the charts for this. But what is the use case for this token? Okay, they actually go ahead and explain it. Each earn more while holding AGIX tokens by vesting them in staking sessions. So So you can stake them. The fact that they're calling it vesting, it's kind of a way of preempting an SEC attack. SEC is attacking all of crypto, and they might be losing in the medium term, but right now they are gaining a lot of traction. So hopefully they'll be stopped soon. Otherwise, all these projects are going to run outside of the US and be headquartered elsewhere. So this token will also support the operations of their blockchain network, just like Ethereum supports ETH supports Ethereum, and just like, let's say, BNB supports Binance, the Binance chain. They also have a bridge that allows users to transfer their tokens across supported blockchains such as Ethereum and Cardano. So initially, those are the two main blockchains in which AGIX is working. Fortunately, because it's less expensive to trade it, you can do it on Cardano. It's the trading fees are much less, and they're starting to develop more utility for this token on Cardano. So that's something I like, both for this project and both for Cardano, because Cardano was lacking, real use cases for the general public. So this is one of those. They have this sales page thingy. Well, they say they have a long-term project called OpenCog Hyperion. It's a way of implementing a complete, scalable, and open-source general artificial intelligence system based on the principles of OpenCog. So it's open to the public, which is great, guys. It's like GitHub, but for AI, but with a token and bringing all the community together. Of course, I don't believe that Microsoft is going to be joining them anytime soon, but together, all of these people might be able to have a fighting chance against whatever Microsoft and Google and Facebook or Meta are doing in this field. So if you join 1,000 really bright minds and put them together to work, you can create amazing things. And how are they going to be making their money? Of course, through the use of this token. So the more people that come here, the more that token is going to become valuable. Okay, so again, you might know Charles Hoskinson. He is the founder of Cardano, and he is a big part of this. Actually, the Cardano community recently voted to set aside $500,000. So that's $500,000 worth of ADA tokens in funding for AI projects. So that money is not for SingularityNET, but for people to be brought, brilliant people to be brought to this environment, this blockchain, and create amazing things, which if you add them up, is going to be wonderful for the token, for the project, and for AI, especially if we want to stop big corporations from controlling this. So advantages of their token AGIX. It is the utility token used by SingularityNET throughout the platform for transactions management, decentralized community governance, and you can actually use it to pay for AI services. So among services, they will pay each other with this token. But if you are a consumer or a final user, you can hire these services and use them. Instead of paying in dollars, you will be using this token. So the more people who are using these services, the more this token is going to become valuable. Of course, as with major tokens, you have a vote in their governance with the token. So if you want to become an important part of this, and I'm sure a lot of big corporations will want to do governing once this becomes larger, then they will have to buy a lot of AGIX tokens. So if you are early here, guys, this token will eventually explode once this project becomes more important and larger. So they state that the AGIX token works across multiple chains, such as Cardano and Ethereum. So I'm interested in seeing which other chains it will come to. But just by the virtue of those two, it is in two of the major chains. I would love to see it on BSC because it's very convenient, but we'll see. You can stake it. And guys, we all love airdrops, right? So they're going to be airdropping 5% of the tokens by holding those tokens. So again, that's another incentive for everyone to hold this. Finally, they have this section where if you are a developer or on AI, They want to fund your project, and all you have to do is commit to bringing your project to this blockchain. And you have nothing to lose, guys. If you're really developing, why not get funded, become part of this community, and then you'll get tokens, and those tokens will be more valuable as time goes by. And with AI, guys, time happens really fast. So I'm not telling you you will have to hold it 10 years like Bitcoin. This will explode really, really soon. Again, you can click on their team and see who is behind this project. You can actually watch their blog. Again, you can check this partners, and go ahead to their Telegram or their Discord chats and read more about what they're doing currently. Now, I want to show you two more things. Let's close the marketplace. And I want to show you, this is CoinMarketCap, and this is the current value of their token AGIX. It's close to 40 cents per dollar. So how has it been behaving as of late? So you can see the explosion of GPT pushing their value upwards towards 64 cents. And then as ChatGPT becomes more common and less of a hot news topic, the tokens of every other item in the AI space will stabilize until the next project brings some amazing stuff to humanity. So right now, you can see before that explosion, it was worth 19 cents, 18 cents, and it tripled to 60 cents. And now it's back to around twice the value of the previous, before ChatGPT becoming mainstream. And even before that, it was worth 4 cents, but this is normal. What do I expect this token to be valued at in the near future? Well, I don't have a crystal ball, but I know that AI is here to stay. And if I invite you to experience AI, and I do have a video about using AI to clone voices, so we'll find it up there. But if you've been using AI, this is going to change us entirely. And by virtue of changing us entirely, I don't mean changing you and I mean changing the whole of humanity. Even those people who think, I don't understand this technology, I don't want anything to do with it. Well, let me be blunt. Eventually, it's my belief that in a few years, AI will become its own kind of corporation, and AI will hire and fire people and pay people, because if you match AI with AI being able to create income for itself and then to spend that income by asking people to provide work, that means that if you put AI and a blockchain together, then different AIs will become corporations. So once you assign AI the potential to earn and pay in their own tokens, it's going to be unstoppable. And people will want to work for AI because it might pay handsomely. So as that happens, as we get there, AI will become more and more prevalent in our world, even for like the boomer generation that potentially is thinking that they will be safe from that aspect of our world. It's going to be everywhere, guys. So the more it's prevalent, the more this token is going to be valuable, along with other tokens related to AI. But I do think from my research that this is one of the main tokens in the blockchain for AI projects. So whether you invest or not is up to you. I am investing some money because I believe this is one of the tokens that has the major potential to explode. I mean, I love Bitcoin, but if you want a 10x in a few years or even less than that, then my belief is that this is one of those opportunities. I hope this video was useful to you. If it was, don't forget to like it and subscribe to this channel if you want to learn more about entrepreneurship, about AI, and about technology and blockchain all coming together, because it's going to be happening. So see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.